Good morning. Raj. Most of you have, even though you might. When you're driving down a road and it's a real hot day and you see shimmering off in the distance on the pavement what looks to be like water. It's a mirage. It's a reflection of something that's somewhere else. And growing up in California, often traveled through the Mojave Desert. Then later living in Arizona, I traveled the Sonoran Desert a lot. And mirages are very common there. For instance, in the Mojave, certain areas of the Mojave Desert that you can drive through, and you'll see in the distance planes landing and taking off, military planes. And yet there is no base nearby. It's actually a reflection of some 100 miles west of you from Edwards Air Force Base between Barstow and Tehachapi. But it's a mirage. It's an image of something that exists, but it's not real. And it's caused by light refractions. And, Satan uses mirages, reflections of something that is, but his is not quite. And that's why sight will always mislead us. That's why Paul said we walk by faith, not by sight. You see, Satan loves to present us mirages. Nothing he shows us is real. In John 8:44, Jesus talking to the Pharisees, and he accuses them of being like their father, Satan, who was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaks a lie, he speaks of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. So, Satan loves to deceive us with mirages. And that's why it's absolutely vital, that as Paul said in 2 Corinthians 5:7, we walk by faith and not by sight. Faith in a living God, because every time we're tempted to go by sight, Satan's going to flip up a mirage and we're going to be led down a primrose path off of the narrow way. So don't be deceived by Satan's mirages. It's kind of like the Casting Crowns song, The Voice of Truth. Satan's got all these mirages telling us who we're not, what we can't do, but the voice of truth tells us another story. So be led in faith, in the Spirit, by the voice of truth.